Okay, so let's get this started. Few things I'd like to mention before we begin. One of the most important things I think with these whole confessional videos is they've been written, rewritten, multiple times. Main thing is most of these events taking place a while ago. So not really recently, up until probably the point when you see me, Stoudemire, and Alex living in the same apartment, where most of these stories start being like immediate. Mainly because for the most part I can't just like come back to the house and just throw this camera up here and start doing it, but whatever, that's not the point. Also, another thing, disclaimer, some of the people that I talk about in the videos know exactly who they are. I won't say their first and last names, but they essentially know what's going on. I'd like to say to those who I do mention from time to time, my opinions about you probably did change. Well, maybe they didn't. I don't really care that much. But the point is, now we may be friends. I don't want whatever I put up in these videos to change anything, because this is just me speaking from my heart. And I think it'd be better if everything is truthful and, just out in the open. But without further ado, here we go. Story number 1. Okay, so I have a problem with people who are fake. Let me be a little bit more specific here so that it's not like a rat speech video that I'm starting out with. Nobody likes fake people. I don't have fake friends. And by fake, what I think I really mean is like really, really immature on like a stupid level. So let me just go ahead and say that. Now, normally I give a hypothetical situation followed by a real story, but fuck it, today we're just gonna hop into this. So in high school, there were these 3 girls. I can't say their actual names, so we're just gonna call them Bitchy, Ditzy, and Magikarp. I say Magikarp because it's a bitch-ass Pokemon, and nobody likes Magikarp. So Ditzy, Bitchy, and Magikarp are supposed to be like the best friends ever. They've been friends for a fairly long time, and they all get along pretty well. Okay, so let me break these people down to the best of my abilities. Ditzy is a Ditz, Bitchy is a bitch, and Magikarp is just a Magikarp. But they're all pretty smart people, at least compared to like the average citizen. I mean, Ditzy got accepted in like 15 colleges. So, I mean, okay, let me just break down this situation or story based on all the information that I know. So, in January of the year that all this stuff happened, they all decided to go to Bitchy's church. So, they're all at the church ends, and now it's time to go. Ditzy and Magikarp get in the car. Bitchy's still walking around talking to people, but it's time to go. So her parents decided, screw it, and they just left. Bitchy then had to get a ride home, but she only lived like a mile up the street. She could have walked home and been there in like 15 minutes if she really, really wanted to. But whatever. She gets home, she's mad at her 2 friends and doesn't talk to them. I personally think that both sides were wrong in this particular occasion. Bitchy was wrong for not getting in the car as she's supposed to, but Ditzy and Magikarp didn't play the best friend's role in getting out and helping her, or even being really concerned with her getting home. So that's pretty much, I guess, the first thing that happened. So Bitchy just has to say, I'm not going to talk to them anymore. Like, we're in elementary school. By the way, we're seniors. Not only that, we take pretty much all the same classes, so so they stopped talking for like a week. And at this point in my life, I didn't really care about any of these 3 motherfuckers, but it still pissed me off and hurt me in my soul. Why? Well, because if there's one thing that I feel very strongly about is bonds, especially bonds that you form with friends, people that you consider your family, the people that you get in the car with and their mom has miraculously turned into your mom, like you two were soul twins at birth or something really, really dumb like that. And I really, really, really hate to see friendships, really good friendships, break apart over something as stupid and simple and dumb as this. But whatever, I didn't like any of them anyway, so I was like, fuck it, and I moved on with my life. Then this happened. So a few days later, it's free pancake day at IHOP. You know me, it's free food. I'm fucking going. So, me, this girl who had a crush on me, who we're going to call Blue, Bitchy, and Ditzy, all decided to get in the car and skip school to go to eat free pancakes. Pull up to the place, we walk in, we sit down, we're talking, blah, 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 blah. Now, me being the only guy in the situation, I'm sounding like a 4th wheel, and I'm hungry, so I don't really know what they're talking about. I ate my food and I started spacing out some Kid Cudi-ish, and then miraculously I heard, no, we started over. I don't know why the fuck it exactly got my attention, but the fact of the matter is it did. And now I want to know exactly what's going on. So apparently the Three Stooges decided that they were gonna restart their friendship over from day one or something. And immediately I got pissed and offended, and I just wanted to slap all three of them simultaneously. Start over? What the fuck do you mean start over? This ain't no arcade game. It's not no computer. You can't just wipe the memories clean. Y'all have been through stuff. Struggles, ups, downs, lefts, and rights. Like a freaking cheat code that you put it in. That jump made me so mad. I swear, if Stoudemire or Alex or any of my friends came to me talking about something, but we've been mad at each other for like a little bit now, I think we should just start over. I might just punch him in the face. And if he got mad at me for doing it, I would just hit him with some fantastic shit.
Fuck you then, bitch! Bucket mouth out.
But at the time, I didn't really dwell on it that much because there were free pancakes in front of me, and I was just like, you know, screw it. So another month passes, and now I think it's like March. And this day, whatever day it was, I just noticed that Ditzy and Magikarp were cracking jokes. Like, I specifically remember Ditzy saying something. That's not my friend, that's your friend. But I claim her as my friend because you're my friend, so I guess that makes her my friend by default. Dumb shit. Meanwhile, me, Mike, and Stoudemire were doing this. What happened to your hip, bro? Oh, yes.
No, get me off the ground!
Don't you kick me! Get your ass up. Finally, to add to this entire thing, Ditzy and Magikarp decided to pull a joke on Ditzy's expense. So, pretty much, this is what happened. Ditzy does this thing, I don't know if she still does it, at the time she did it a lot, and it really pissed a lot of people off, where she would talk to random guys from all over the state of Georgia, and she would flirt around with them and do XYZ and make them think that they were getting to places. And pretty much what happened was she started talking to this one guy. I don't know where he's from. I don't know all the details about him. But what I do know is he actually lived in our area. So she tells him, come to my house and meet me. And then she gives him Bitty's address. He pulls up to the house like, yo, what's good? I'm ready to get in this punani. She looks at him like,
I don't know you, motherfucker!
so now the dude is confused and he's like, my bad, gets his stuff, leaves. Very simple. Now, this was a really big thing because this guy could have been anyone. He could have been a rapist, he could have been a serial killer. Nobody really knew this person. Anything could have happened. If he would have stepped on their porch and would have got his chest blown out, I honestly really wouldn't have been surprised. To make things worse, Ditzy and Magikarp decided to apologize to Bitty's mom and not her, even though they did it at the girl's expense. So that was a really salty, immature, dumb, stupid thing to do, but whatever. So Bitty is like, you know what, I'm not going to be friends with you anymore. Everybody was okay with that. It's just the way that she did it. I'm not your friend no more. Those were her literal words. I swear those were her literal words. In the words of the great King Carter, bitch, what the fuck are you, 7? Like, who does that? The last time I've heard about something like that, I was in like elementary school or something. Like, I've had to cut off multiple friends, close friends at that, and I did it the mature, logical way. I just sort of stopped talking to them. But that was only after I tried to explain to them what was wrong, why I thought that we couldn't be friends anymore, or what I thought I could do to help change the situation. So that, even though I'm more on her side in how this entire thing played out, I still think that was really dumb, and once again, really stupid and really immature. All that being said, I guess the moral of the story is know who your real friends are. Know who really has your interest at heart. Because sometimes people that you think are your road dogs are really Ditzy's and Magikarps. And nobody likes Ditzy's and Magikarps.